Habari, how to read time in Swahili part 200. Anyways, so put in mind that the Swahili time is the opposite of the Western way of reading time. Have a look at this clock. As you can see it. Habari, so guys, most of you wanted me to teach you how to read time in Swahili. So today we are going to do that like step by step, and today we are going to have a look at the first step of time reading in Swahili. So let's have a look. So in Swahili we have sekunde, which means seconds. Then we have dakika, which means minute. Then we have saa, which means hour. Then robo, which means quarter. Nusu, which means half. So in Swahili, we don't have AM and PM. Instead, we use these words here: sekunde, dakika, saa, robo, or nusu. I will make the second video so that we can have a look at the second step of time reading in Swahili. So stay alert. Sorry guys, so this is part 2 of time reading in Swahili. So in Swahili, the day has 12 daylight hours, which is referred to as mchana, which means afternoon. But also it has 12 night hours, which is referred to usiku, which means night. So this is how the time is divided in Swahili. Let's have a look. So we have 5 a.m. until 5:59 a.m. In Swahili, it's called alfajiri. Then from 6 a.m. until 11:59 p.m. is asubuhi. 12 p.m. until 2:59 p.m. mchana. 3 p.m. until 4:59 p.m. is alasiri. 5 p.m. until 6:59 p.m. is jioni. Then 7 p.m. until 4:59 a.m. is usiku or night. Therefore, in Swahili, the day begins when the sun rises around 6 a.m. in the morning. And also the night begins when the sun sets around 6 p.m. in the evening. Watch out for part 3. Habari. So this is time reading in Swahili part 3. Before we continue, you have to put in mind that in Swahili, 7 a.m. is the first hour of the day, and 7 p.m. is the first hour of the night. So once you have that in mind, we can continue. So have a look at this clock, right? For example, our clock is pointing at 1. So for example, our clock is pointing at 1. This can either be 7 a.m. in the morning, or it can also be 7 p.m. at night. It depends. So let's have a look. Maybe it's now pointing at 1 and 12, and it's in the morning. In Swahili, we will read this as saa moja asubuhi, which means 7 a.m. in the morning. And when, for example, this has moved to here, we read this as saa mbili asubuhi, which means 8 a.m. in the morning. And once the clock has moved until now it's back to here, and now it's night time, we read this as saa moja usiku, 7 p.m. in the night. I hope this is clear, right? Otherwise, you can always ask any question in the comment section. So I'll just repeat so that you understand better. As I said before, 7 a.m. in Swahili is the first hour of the day. So if the clock is pointing here, it's in the morning, it's 7 a.m. In Swahili, we read this as saa moja asubuhi. If it moves to here, we read it as saa mbili asubuhi. Then it comes here, saa tatu asubuhi, which is 9 a.m. When it comes here, this is saa nne asubuhi, like 10 a.m. in the morning. It moves here, saa tano asubuhi, which is 11 a.m. in the morning. It goes, like you continue the same reading until when it comes here, like it's now at night, 7 p.m. You read this as saa moja usiku, which is 7 p.m. Then here is saa mbili usiku, which is 8 p.m. Same reading until here, which is saa tano usiku, which is 11 p.m. It's moved the same way. Well, I hope this is clear. Otherwise, if you don't understand, you can always leave a comment and I will get back to you. Habari, how to read time in Swahili. Before we continue, you have to put in mind that in Swahili, 7 a.m. is the first hour of the day and 7 p.m. is the first hour of the night. This is what I mean. So if it's in the morning, our day normally begins here. It begins here, like this is 7 a.m. in the morning. So when the clock is pointing at 1 and 12, we read this as saa moja asubuhi, which is 7 a.m. If the clock moves to 2 in the morning, we read this as saa mbili asubuhi, which is 8 a.m. And if it moves here, it's saa tatu asubuhi, which is 9 a.m. It moves here, saa nne asubuhi, which is 10 a.m. It moves here, saa tano asubuhi, which is 11 a.m. It moves the same way until the day has ended. Now we are at night, right? We are here. This is saa moja usiku, which is 7 p.m. It moves here, it becomes saa mbili usiku, which is 8 p.m. Same way until, you know. Anyways, if you don't understand, you can ask in the comment section. How to read time in Swahili part 100. So this is how the time is also divided in Swahili. Nusu saa, half an hour, robo saa, quarter of an hour, na robo, quarter past, kasoro, robo, quarter to, kamili, exactly, na dakika, some minutes past, kasoro, dakika, some minutes to. And these are some examples. So just have a look at it. Also, if you pay attention to the previous videos, I hope you can connect the dots and understand better. So today I'm going to show you time expression phrases you need to know. So pay attention. Here they are. We have nadra, which means rare. Sasa, which means now. Mpaka or hadi, which means until. Tangu, which means since. Kabla ya, which means before. Baada ya, after. Wakati wowote, anytime. Wakati mmoja, one time or once upon a time.